Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Puzzle Agent 2. Let's go back to the mystery. It's just all mysteries everywhere. We're going to now question the skier that we've seen twice and see if he may have seen something. Where would the skier be? Maybe I guess I'm not going to go question the skier. I guess I'm going to question the lodge members, and then if I ever run into the skier, I'll ask him a few questions. Start by finding some pieces of gum. This is our first time going back to the lodge of the crazy people. Notice this car is investigatable, so let's investigate that too.
The Brotherhood of Scoggins, the town's most cherished institution. Looks like neither of these vehicles have been used in months.
So let's go inside, I suppose. We have nothing else we can do out here.
No, it isn't right. No, this isn't right.
Starting by kicking the door down, that's a good way to go.
Nelson Tethers, FBI Puzzle Research. I have some questions.
No, they are anchored.
Interesting. So let's look around, see if we can find any gum. There's an extra puzzle here to do. And I guess I'll do the puzzle.
A photo of the Brotherhood in happier times. There's the late Mike Lobb, Isaac Davner, and Glory Davner. How many of these people are missing now?
I think most of them at this rate. Let's do the extra puzzle.
The lodge members practically worship the hidden people.
The security cameras at the Scoggins ice rink lost their timestamps. Figure out the proper order of these photos. Man, that puzzle has nothing to do with what I just looked at all. Alright. So, the issue with the Zamboni would be it's going to eliminate pass. So let's see. This could be the first one. The Zamboni starts up, it follows, and then let's see. This one. Ooh, this one is actually kind of strange. Because let's say he starts getting rid of that and this guy starts there. Then this guy comes this way. And let's see. We have a blank one, which is either going to be the first or the last. And we'll have to figure that one out. I assume it's probably the first, so let's move everything around that way. Now the problem is with this picture in particular, because none of these angles line up with anything else. So I have to kind of put it at the last point, I think, because you can clearly see this guy goes here and this guy is going forward to Zamboni and erase lines. The only lines it sees are right here. So blank, then this, and this guy skates behind him while he's not looking. So he has to decide. He has to go. Oh, I have to come back and get it again. And so then he comes back and gets this one, and this girl skates in front of him, and so then he has to come get it, and then this guy skates at this weird angle this direction, so then he has to come back and get that, and while that's happening, this guy skates in front of him. I don't believe they usually allow you on the ice when there's a Zamboni, because the guy may just decide to run you over. Let's see if that's right. I mean, my investment on it being right isn't very high, so I just want to go ahead and check. And I was right, so good. Good I didn't spend another 5 minutes agonizing over whether that was the correct answer or not. First photo shows the eyes untouched. The second photo shows only one set of lines. The rest of the photos display part of the lines previously created in the prior photo. There we go. So that was the extra thing that had nothing to do with anything. And now I talk to the guy.
Enough's enough, Bjorn. I demand that you answer my questions.
Angry whispers. Brotherhood is broken. No. Can't lose, small man.
He's not being evasive. He's gone insane.
See, now, and I have to think that Agent Tethers has gone insane too, so it's possible everybody's gone insane. Help Nelson regain Bjorn's sanity by shining the light of reason to the core of his brain. Let's see. Avoid green synapses at all costs. Arrange the mirror so that the light of reason hits all L-shaped pieces of sanity before finally reaching the blue core of Bjorn's brain. Light entering a piece of sanity will redirect the light by 90 degrees. So I think I've got this. So you're shining a light in his eyes, and we're gonna go up this way, and we've got to avoid at all cost everything here. So this see, and I think I've got it pretty solved. It goes up here, goes through here, goes down here, down here, down here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up there, and then if I just add one more piece, it would bounce there. But I don't. Don't I have to go through each piece of sanity? Isn't that? Hits all L-shaped pieces of sanity before reaching the blue core. So I do have to go through every single piece. Let's see. This absolutely, almost certainly has to be right, because there's no other way around it. So going up to that one, and that one then has to be also right. Maybe I could redirect at this point to something like this, but then I'd have to do it something like that. Let's see. So this, do that one, down this one. Then I could take this and hit the core. And have I gone through them all now? Here, 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 here. Let's submit. Again, just not super committed against making mistakes, since so many have been made that didn't feel like they were my fault. What's the point of playing carefully when the game doesn't feel like it was playing fair to begin with? At least we're slowly raising our rating.
Thank you, Agent Tethers.
You're going to have to explain what's going on.
I will try.
Please do. Explain anything in this game. It's been very weird.
I know you're behind all of the missing person cases in Scoggins.
No, that's not true.
Then why did I see your man Edvard in the woods last night?
He was searching for Shoulder.
The other cult, member of the Brotherhood?
Yeah. He went to commune with the hidden people. Never returned. Now he is lost.
Interesting.
Why were you trying to keep me from finding Isaac Davner?
Good question.
He was chosen. The hidden people whispered to him. He had to listen.
Where is he now?
He is lost, like the others. The hidden people are angered.
How do you talk to the hidden people?
I do not. They choose. I have never seen them.
Interesting. So he has seen them. He hasn't. So are they talking to me?
Well, if you're not behind the disappearances, who is?
I do not know. You must find them, Agent Tethers. Bring them home. All of them. Shoulder, Edvard, Isaac, Olaf.
I'll do what I can.
He cut him off. I bet if he listed one more name, that would have been important.
Who's Olaf?
Olaf Velhaven. The first man lost to the forest many years ago.
Where was he seen last?
In his cabin in Sesame Woods.
Bjorn insists the Brotherhood isn't behind the disappearances. For some reason, I believe him.
For some reason.
I'm relieved they're not trying to kill me, but that only leaves me with one theory. Isaac Davner really is a serial murderer. Bjorn's pointed out the cabin of Olaf Velhaven on my map. Maybe I'll find some leads there.
Look at the shoes at the door. That's strange. Why would there be shoes at a door in the lodge? Let's get these gum pieces and move forward. The music is doing a very good job at making it sound creepy. Let's see. I guess this is the next place to go. It's been very linear so far, and the first one was pretty linear too, so let's move forward. No reason to lollygag. I haven't found a single extra puzzle that was out of the way. They were all on the same scene.
Oh.
It's another puzzle. Nelson needs to get into Olive's cabin, but the door is sealed. With only one cut, sever all the barricades on Olive's door. Why only one cut? That's almost like I have this excellent cutting tool, but I can only use it once. Let's see. That looks like it probably will work. Let's just hit submit. Yep. I didn't even mean to actually click on that puzzle yet. And now I'm inside. Didn't mean to be.
The lock on Olaf's cabin was a little tricky. Who or what was he trying to keep out? The cabin seems untouched. I must be the first person here in years. Apparently, Olaf Velhaven had an interest in astronomy. There's got to be something in his journals or equipment that gives a clue to his disappearance.
What's interesting about the cutscene we just saw is it was more 3D rendered than just a 2D animated flat thing. Much like The Wolf Among Us and several Telltale games that came past it. Maybe that's what they were experimenting here with. So my fear here is this going to
Olaf
turn
seems to
into
have
a
been
sound
particularly
puzzle.
interested in lunar eclipses.
Each new moon emits a total of 10 lunacy watts. The wattage is evenly distributed to each lunar ray the moon emits. How many lunacy watts are received by the Earth? So this actually seems really easy. It should just be 15. 5 here plus 10 here. No, it's 20. 10 here split in half would be 5. 5 here is 10, and 10 here is 20. Let's just hit submit. I think that's right. See, and it's just really weird that you just, some of these puzzles are so simple when slightly more than half of them are really, really obscure and difficult.
Olaf Velhoven kept a record of the time and date of every penumbral eclipse for years. Why was he so interested in lunar eclipses?
Somebody's looking at me through the mirror. No, I don't want to leave. Let's look at this.
Looks like Olaf was a fan of Galileo.
Oh, I thought somebody was looking through the eye holes there. So there's a couple of puzzles.
This is odd. Why would an astronomer be studying psychology?
Earth, Sun, and Moon. So it feels like I'm finding all these extra things. Move the celestial bodies in the proper position of the cosmos. The largest asteroid is in the way, but can end up anywhere. So what am I doing here? Oh, I see. Now there's a shadow as to where the items are supposed to be. And we're doing Tetris here to figure it out. Since these sides are not very well defined, it's kind of difficult to figure it out. I've got to get rid of this asteroid. There's no question about that one. And I don't see how I'm gonna do that. Like if I go up here and I go up here, I can move the asteroid to this position. And then what? Maybe move the asteroid to this position. And then what? That seems like it does nothing. It's gotta make use of this corner, I would suspect, to do this. I would suspect. Give me a hint. I'm just gonna use a hint. We have 35 pieces of gum. And it's just a Tetris thing. The first step is moving the cosmos to getting the asteroid away from the final location of Earth, the Sun, and the Moon. Yeah, we figured that out already. Start by rearranging the Sun and the Moon. Kind of figured that out already. Move the Moon up 2 spaces. Move the Sun down 1 and to the right 2 spaces. Move the asteroid up 4 spaces. Alright, fine. So we'll reset 1, 2, 1, and down. What? Maybe I got it. I think I may have gotten it. Oh, it feels like this would... You'd be able to move the Sun there, but no. Alright, this, then that, then that, then that, and there's no real space for the asteroid, so we don't care, so submit. All these extra puzzles are starting to lose their welcome because they're just like, that's not super puzzly of a puzzle, that's more of just, well, they're
That's it. But what does this have to do with his other
just a
research?
manipulation thing. Can you manipulate the pieces?
It's focused on the moon, just like Olav was.
So we've looked at everything
I wonder
else.
if Olav moved to the wilderness to better see the stars.
So here's puzzle number 3 here. I wonder if we're really close to the end. Click on the center circles to rotate them. Arrange objects so that the suns are on the left, the earths are on the right, the moons are where the circles overlap. Okay. Sun's on the left, earth's on the right. So, sun's on the left. And there we go for that. And there we go for this. And here we go for this. Not a very difficult puzzle. You could certainly mess it up though. There we go. Sun's on the left, Earth's on the right, moon's in the overlap. Submit. Again, not puzzly. Not like how am I gonna really think this through? It's just keep on trying and manipulating pieces.
Aha! But why would an astronomer come to Scoggins to do his research?
See, he's like learning information somehow by doing the puzzles, which makes no sense. We've got one more puzzle we can do. And that's a piano.
This looks like some kind
Oh,
of
good, it's a desk.
mathematical formula?
Great. Can you figure out the algorithm Olav carved? Arrange the mathematical elements in the proper order. Another puzzle thing. It's like, what are we allowed to do? Oh, just move things around?
It's no good. There's just not enough information here to solve this one yet.
Ah, good. I'm glad it told us that. Can we solve it now?
And a cucumber sandwich. Also, I've reached a remarkable breakthrough. A direct link between the phases of the moon and the disorders of the human mind. But seriously about that sandwich. It's so simple. All of the moon's complex energies, electrical energy in the brain and the lunatic, all interrelated, and all reduced to one beautiful, elegant formula. Thank you, all of you. A song in celebration. La 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 la. Received the letter today. Imagine, the greatest finding in the history of astral psychology, and they claim my research has no scientific merit. But their loss. If NASA ignores my work, perhaps a private investor.
NASA?
Interesting.
If Olav Velhaven's journal is to be believed, he made an incredible discovery. He's mathematically solved lunacy.
Lunacy.
What could be causing this headache? Never mind. I've got to get back to Korkus and tell her what I've discovered.
So is there anything more I can click on? Did I click on this?
How could one man possibly need this many socks?
So, yeah. I think he's going crazy. I think there's something about Scoggins and the moon's right there that's driving everybody crazy. Let's go to Korka's house. Why are we reporting back to her? I have no idea. I think he just wants to talk to her. Are there any pieces of gum anywhere? Nope.
Korka, I was right. This is big.
Nelson? Did you find something at the lodge?
It's much bigger than the cult. Bjorn led me to a cabin in the woods where a scientist was investigating something to do with space.
Really?
I think it's part of some government cover-up.
Ooh, a cover-up?
Hidden recordings. He'd found something out there.
Yes, yes.
But after he reported it, he disappeared. And they tried to take me off the case. This could go all the way to the top. The CIA, the NSA, the Trilateral Commission.
Oh my.
Now I've got proof. I was starting to think I was losing my mind, that no one believed me.
I believe you, Nelson. I think you're ready to see this.
What's in here? Well, I guess we're gonna go in there and find out. Let's see. What else can we find in here? A gulp?
Huh?
Good men like Halldór got too close. They started to find out too much. NSA and the Freemasons had to take them. Shut them up! You can hear it if you know how to listen. CIA curiosity suppression rays. Sounds like whispers in the forest.
But the astronaut.
Astronauts? Charlatans. Don't be so naive, Nelson. Everybody knows Kennedy faked the space race to distract the world from the real breakthrough. The Kittimat incident. The first viable Bigfoot human hybrid.
Well, I gotta go.
She was so perfect for him, too.
Not sure what to believe anymore. Could I be going as crazy as Korka?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Maybe these hidden people really are just a product of my imagination.
He only has, like, 4
The only
fingers.
sane person I've spoken to is Dr. Verstecht at the campground. Maybe I should talk to him.
Now that's a really weak reason to just go talk to the doctor. Really weak. And I have a lot of gum considering I'm using so many hints. Maybe the more hints you use, the more gum they give you. If that's the case, I may end up with 100 bits of gum. So how many puzzles have we done now? We've solved 19. We've used 17 hints. So we're back on the right side of that ratio. And all the linear puzzles seem like they're all right. And then there's this lunacy algorithm puzzle that apparently is going to be our final big puzzle, and then we'll have like 5 last ones. So in between here, it seems like there's maybe about 10 more puzzles in between. I guess somewhere around 20, 35. How many journal entries have we made? A lot more. 25 already. A lot more than the first game. Well, I like how this story is going. It's kind of a shame that Korka didn't turn out to be our perfect match, but maybe we'll solve what's really going on here and she won't be so crazy at the end of that. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.